Hello darlings, you are welcome to my channel Z Star Africa, the home of drama. This week on Sacred Love, the engagement celebrations spiral into emotional chaos as unspoken feelings, painful memories, and shocking confessions shake the foundation of two families. From Diljot's heartbreaking outburst to Ranbir's unexpected declaration of love for Meghla, every moment is filled with tension, tears, and truth. Will love bring them together, or tear them apart for good? Stay tuned to the end, because the drama is just getting started. Sunday, 8th June, 2025. Ranbir is introduced to Guruji, who is warmly curious about his connection to the Bajwa family. Ranbir surprises everyone with a song meant for Meghla, which impresses Guruji and others. Talk arises about the upcoming Ashirvad function, with hopes that Ranbir's Bua, Diljot, might attend and sing. Guruji hints at past tensions regarding Ranbir's marriage, sparking quite concern. Later, Meghla is torn between her joy over Ranbir's gesture and Adrija's growing jealousy. After Ranbir leaves, the ladies prepare excitedly for the next day's event, while Adrija sharply forbids Meghla from singing. Though Meghla agrees, she is left emotionally shaken by Adrija's cruelty. Chandan, sensing her unease, gently checks on her. Monday, 9th June, 2025. Chandan gently lies to Meghla, telling her he and Mahuai are her real parents. This emotional reassurance deepens her confidence, and she opens up about her passion for singing, wanting to follow her dreams just for the joy of it. Meanwhile, Ranbir returns home and is teased by his brothers about his obvious feelings for Meghla. Adrija calls him, only to hear him praise Meghla's singing, which leaves her frustrated despite sharing good news about his dance competition win. At home, Chandan proudly supports Meghla's talent, but a tense moment arises when she accidentally bumps into Adrija, who lashes out and blames Meghla as the problem. Chandan defends Meghla, who later questions Adrija's hostility. Preparations begin for the Ashirvad ceremony. Guests arrive, and Mahua secretly wishes Meghla finds a good alliance soon. Meghla's grace impresses Domakaki, who suggests she try singing professionally. Meghla insists her Guruji will guide her path. When Guruji doesn't show up, Meghla calls and learns he's unwell. She insists on visiting him personally, showing her concern. Meanwhile, at Ranbir's home, a debate breaks out about revealing family truths to Adrija's side. Diljot arrives, expressing her wish to bless Ranbir's future bride, and Balveer reluctantly agrees. Back at home, Meghla kindly checks on Adrija, compliments her, and reminds her that Ranbir likes her, then walks away, leaving Adrija in silent reflection. Tuesday, 10th June, 2025. The day begins with excitement as Ranbir's family prepares for Adrija's Doka ceremony. Ranbir is eager yet distracted, clearly thinking about Meghla. Meanwhile, Meghla visits Guruji, concerned for his health. Guruji assures her he's fine and reminds her to focus on her music career, expressing hope in her future success. He hints at someone close to him who once shared a similar talent. As Meghla leaves, she reflects on Adrija's constant insecurity, while Ranbir, deep in thought about Meghla, takes a wrong turn, fate putting them on unexpected paths again. At the Doka venue, Chandan and Mahuai warmly welcome the Bajwa family. Adrija arrives gracefully, receiving admiration from the guests. Light-hearted conversations flow, with family introductions, jokes, and joyful interactions. Yet, everyone notices Ranbir's delay once again. Eventually, Ranbir sets off with a quiet smile, hinting that his heart and thoughts are still with Meghla, despite the celebrations meant for Adrija. Wednesday, 11th June, 2025. The engagement function begins with excitement, but tension quickly rises when Diljot lashes out, upset that no one is thinking about her desire to marry. Kamal explains that wedding functions trigger old wounds for her, and Mahua apologizes for not knowing sooner. Meghla arrives, warmly greeted by Chandan and others. She mingles with guests, and when her love for music is mentioned, Meher encourages her to sing. Though hesitant due to Adrija's past harsh words, Meghla eventually agrees. A grand surprise follows. Savi enters with singer Daler Mehendi, who electrifies the mood. Rajat, Savi's husband, jokes and mingles. The girls tease Adrija about Ranbir, but she brushes it off. When asked to call Adrija, Meghla complies, only to be scolded by her again. Later, Meghla takes the stage and sings Ajib Dastai Ek Ye, touching everyone with her voice. Even Daler Mehendi praises her talent. Meanwhile, Ranbir watches the celebration via video call and imagines dancing with Meghla. The Doka ceremony begins, but an emotional Diljot breaks down, asking why no one celebrates her happiness. Meghla consoles her and then asks a heavy question. Will Adrija still be allowed to visit after marriage? Mahua and Chandan offer mixed but honest answers, and Mahua subtly reminds Meghla that one day she too will leave. Meghla firmly declares she won't go anywhere. Suddenly, Ranbir arrives and, seeing Adrija on stage, stuns everyone by demanding, "Why are you doing this ceremony with Adrija?" The room falls silent as the shock settles in. Thursday, 12th June, 2025. The episode begins with Adrija's Doka ceremony in full swing. Ranbir arrives with his family, smiling but clearly searching for Meghla. As formalities continue, he suddenly interrupts the event with a shocking question. Why is the ceremony happening with Adrija? His words leave the family stunned. Ranbir admits there's been a major misunderstanding. He believed his feelings were understood by everyone, that it was Meghla, not Adrija, who had his heart. As tension rises, he stops Meghla from leaving and confesses his love for her in front of everyone. Adrija is devastated. She removes her dupatta and accuses Ranbir of publicly humiliating her. Meghla is furious and scolds Ranbir for hurting her sister and making a mockery of their emotions. She tells him that kindness should not be mistaken for love and reminds him that real relationships are built on respect, not confusion. Ranbir pleads for understanding and says he only spoke from the heart, but ultimately, he leaves the decision to Meghla. The ceremony ends not in celebration, but in heartbreak, with emotions shattered and relationships on the brink. Friday, 13th June, 2025. The episode opens with Chandan wondering why he isn't upset about Adrija's heartbreak. Despite being her father, he's strangely happy for Meghla. At the ceremony, Meghla begs Ranbir to say his confession was a prank, but he insists he's serious. He loves her, not Adrija. Shocked and hurt, Adrija watches as Ranbir apologizes publicly, asking to fix the mistake and marry Meghla instead. But Meghla refuses and walks away in tears. Ranbir urges the family to talk to Meghla and reconsider the match. Chandan is upset and questions the chaos. Meghla, meanwhile, seeks solace with Guruji and declares she can't return home. She breaks down, explaining everything that's happened. Back at the house, Ranbir tries to justify his actions, saying his feelings for Meghla were misunderstood. He explains how he once spoke about liking Meghla's voice, thinking the message was clear. The family is divided. Some are furious, some heartbroken. Chandan makes it clear that Adrija's dignity has been shattered and she can't be expected to marry Ranbir now. Guruji gently questions Meghla, who reveals Ranbir confessed his love for her. Still, she's overwhelmed with guilt, believing Adrija will never forgive her. She begs to stay with Guruji and wishes Ranbir would marry Adrija to make things right.